Did you know a woman wore acrylic nails for more than a year until her body finally charged her full price? Every week, she only retouched them. More color, more brightness, more layers. She never let them breathe, claiming she no longer liked her natural nails and covering them so she wouldn't have to see them. Her hands became an inseparable part of the character she presented. Everything about them was meticulously calculated. The camera reflection, the distinct sound of the nails tapping on the table, and the sharp reflection of the acrylic under the studio light. It was her signature, her brand, her identity. Until one day, she decided to take them all away. She recorded the entire painful process for a video, announcing she wanted to show her natural version. But when the last thick layer finally fell away, her appearance drastically changed under the artificial glow. The exposed nails were shockingly greenish and lifeless, as if they had literally forgotten how to breathe beneath the plastic shell. A long, heavy silence followed the reveal. No filters, no words were needed. There was only her, staring at her own hands as if she didn't recognize them. Since that day, she has never shown her nails again. She swiftly deleted the comments and quickly removed the video. Although many tried to copy her famous style, she left only one poignant sentence in her profile. They shone so brightly that they forgot to be skin.
Did you know about the living Buddha statue? According to the legend, it was discovered in 2015 in an old temple on top of a mountain in Nepal. When archaeologists explored the temple, they found a statue of Buddha made of gold. The statue was taken to a museum. People constantly visited and took photos with it. It was believed to bring good luck. But one day, a girl took a photo and noticed that the statue's eyes were open. Museum employees decided to send the statue for an X-ray and found out that there was a living person inside. To see the photo, just search for Buddha statue. Scientists immediately began studying the discovery. They learned that inside was a monk named Al-Shu, who covered himself in gold back in 1320 and ordered to be placed in the center of the temple on the mountain. Somehow, he remained alive inside and survived to this day. Examination showed that he was perfectly healthy. But no one could understand how he managed to live for over 1,000 years without food or water. They decided not to remove the monk. It could harm him. So the statue was left in the museum, where it still remains. Do you know the story about a girl who ate tampons so her periods would stop? Her name was Kate, and it happened in Arizona. One day, Kate went to school, but suddenly her period started. She ran to the bathroom where her friends gave her a tampon and told her to eat it. Supposedly, it would stop the bleeding. Kate believed them and did exactly that. This story happened in real life. To learn more, you can search for Girl ate tampons. After that, she started eating tampons regularly. Every morning, she swallowed a tampon and washed it down with water. And it really worked. Because of the water in her stomach, the tampons swelled up and blocked her intestines, which caused her periods to actually stop. Kate began doing this every cycle. While her friends complained about their periods, Kate was happy. Hers simply didn't come. But one day, she was hit by a sudden severe pain in her stomach. She immediately called an ambulance. At the hospital, doctors performed surgery and removed a huge mass of tampons from her stomach, weighing about 10 kilograms. The girl said that her friends had taught her to do this. Now Kate's parents have filed a lawsuit against those girls.
This is Eli, the country boy who swears he was born to grind. He's up at 5 every morning feeding calves, boots sinking into mud just in time to film proof of hard work before sunrise. Dad yelling, "Shut the gate," while Eli says he's got it on repeat. Breakfast is a gas station monster and a biscuit eaten one-handed, which he calls farm fuel even though he's already asking for the truck keys. On the bus, his boots drip mud and he acts surprised. People stare, brushing hay off his hat while saying city kids are soft. In class, he chews dip, spits into a bottle, and calls it tradition. The teacher says trash it. Eli says yes sir, and keeps it anyway. Lunch is Taco Bell, where he brags he's cutting for rodeo season. After school, he revs a loud mower like it's a diesel bill, filming every second, telling friends he's a provider while his mom still pays his phone bill. At Walmart, he buys camo, beef jerky, and another oversized belt buckle he definitely doesn't need. At night, he blasts country rap, texting with dirty work gloves on, then falls asleep in jeans that smell like barn, convinced real men don't quit, even when the grind is mostly for the camera. This is Lily, the girl who farts, a walking legend who wakes up in class like a ticking time bomb, stretching and yawning before releasing a breath so powerful it makes the wall posters tremble. Someone screams, someone always does, while Lily only whispers, "It started." Her morning routine is misunderstood by everyone who imagines gentle skincare, smoothies, and calming music, when in reality it's milk, beans, villainous laughter, and a stomach growl that signals the prophecy awakening. At school, she moves with slow, mysterious purpose, every step carrying an unspoken threat as students scatter. The teacher teacher jumps and the janitor tightens his mask. In the classroom, the moment always arrives. Silence, tension, a math problem frozen on the board, and then boom, a desk shakes, a boy yelps, and the teacher heroically pretends nothing happened. Again, lunch is worse with broccoli, egg salad, and chocolate milk as her friends beg her to stop, and Lily smiles a dangerous smile while the cafeteria quivers. After school, she practices control with deep breaths and meditation, though every exhale sounds suspicious, and at night she lies in bed hugging her pillow, wondering why everyone sits so far away, still blaming the chair for all the noise.
Did you know about the girl who brushed her teeth with Coca-Cola? Her name was Julia, and she had always had unattractive teeth. At school, everyone showed off their white smiles, and Julia was jealous of her friends. One day she read online that if you brush your teeth with Coca-Cola, it can whiten them and make them snow white. Julia bought a bottle of Coke at the store and started brushing her teeth with it. She did it in the evening, and by morning her teeth had become perfectly white. This story happened in real life. To see this girl, type "girl and Coca-Cola" into a search engine. When Julia came to school, everyone stared at her and envied her white teeth. She was happy with the result and continued brushing her teeth with Coke every day. But soon her teeth began to hurt badly. The Coca-Cola started destroying the enamel, causing severe tooth pain. However, Julia didn't pay attention to it and kept doing the same thing. After some time, her first tooth fell out, and then the rest followed. In the end, the girl was left completely without teeth. Coca-Cola completely destroyed the enamel and stopped any new teeth from growing. Julia had to get dentures and spent the rest of her life wearing artificial teeth.